Hello there. Welcome to my Misfits party run of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is the game I've wanted to play for quite some time. I dabbled in it a little bit a few years ago when it came on Humble Bundle, but I never truly sunk my teeth into it. So we're going to hope to do that today. Now, the specifics of this run are we have our main character, who I already have made. I know what I want. Okay, crit hits are going to be weak. I'll tell you about it when we get there. Crit hits are going to be weak. Auto level off. We're going to do somewhat tougher enemies. Normal damage. Enemy difficulty is going to be normal, though. Kingdom management is going to be easy for sure, because I've heard kind of bad things about it. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll find out. Retrain character on easy, or on. Because we're going to take two NPCs, probably Lindsay and Jathel, and we're going to retrain them. And then we might do mercs, or we might do a full party, I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be the run. It's just going to be a randomized party, except for the main character who I've already made and decided on. So we're going to be this guy, but I'm not going to be evil. I just look evil. Looks can be deceiving, you know. We're going to be a gnome. We're going to be a gnome. And we're going to have this hairstyle with this face. Alright, so we're going to look evil as shit, but we're not actually going to be evil. Now we're going to be a barbarian, mad dog. Because you'll see. You'll see what I name the character, and you'll understand. We're going to take the mastodon because it's just funny to run around with a woolly mammoth as a gnome. And we're going to pump all strength, all con, and a smidge dex, I think is what we're going to do. I might back off on charisma and put a little more dex in. Athletics, mobility, and nature. And we will do weapon focus, great axe. And that'll be our character, and his name is going to be Anklebiter. Because he's a tiny little dog who's aggressive, but also the goodest of boys. So we'll go with my birthday, April 7th, Madman. And I'm thinking, I kind of want to go chaotic good. You know, he doesn't follow laws, but he does what he thinks is best. And he kind of has a moral compass towards, you know, being a good boy. So we'll do that.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
There is our character. So the rest of the party, when I grab Lindsay and Jathale, I'm going to retrain them and randomize them when we get to the tavern. Like I said, I dabbled, so I know like the beginning, I know the first few areas, the bandit attack on Oleg's tavern, stuff like that. But after that, it's pretty much going to be completely blind. So hopefully the sound is okay. I had some issues yesterday with recording, with everything kind of being too loud, but we'll see.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
So yeah, I know all this, I know the story, so it's not gonna be like anything.
Where are they? This is taking
New.
forever. They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
I might grab a Miri too. I might do a Miri, Jathale, and Lindsay, but I'm not sure.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Nobody likes Tartuccio, so we're not going to take him.
All right, you purple toad. Just
Exactly,
shut
see?
your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Nobody likes Tartuccio.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
To me, this guy right here is really suspect. I don't mind Jamandi, though.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Yeah, so this is kind of like Cade Nua in Pillars of Eternity, where you go and claim land and then there's like a legal dispute, or like someone doesn't want you to. Pretty common trope, I suppose.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Now, like I said, I've gone through this dialogue before, so none of it's really tempting to click on, but she basically, in this answer, she answers the last three here. So we'll just go with that one.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I clicked the wrong one, but that's okay. Because Harem is the best. Or
If
Harem.
I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Okay, it's this answer that answers the other three, but we'll go with it. Yeah, why are you helping us?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
See, nobody likes him. He's just a prick.
Of course, we
a
stand
big
to
stinky.
benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Oh my. Alright. I think it's clear as day what we need to do. We're gonna go capture this land, defeat the Stag Lord, and have them probably do something suspect or do us wrong in some way. Maybe not. Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
See, there's just something about this statement right here that just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit well with me. And it makes me suspicious of this guy. But we'll see. Maybe it's just me looking too deeply into things. So we get to meet Lindsay next, because she's staring directly into our soul.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Yes, pleased to meet you, Lindsay.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Go on.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm no hero, just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen.
That does sound enticing, doesn't it? To be written about? Yeah, sure.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
I feel like that's kind of a problem with all biographies, right? It's not an in-the-moment book, it's a reflection, a reminisce of a person in kind of good light, unless they were like some heinous, criminal or anything of that stature.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
I like her. She's got spunk, so not a bad plan.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
We're definitely going to keep Lindsay just because it seems fitting to, bring her along since she writes the book, right? And if she's not there, doesn't she just turn into what she was afraid of in the first place? Someone writing about me from a non-first-person perspective.
Help! Help!
What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Oh. Assassins?
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oh no. Go, Lindsay. I like how she barely avoids this assassin here. Like, did he watch her run out the door and then just didn't care? We're not gonna bother about the tutorial right now.
Die!
Easy. No, it's fine. We're gonna grab all the loot. Now, I'm going to change... I forgot to do this earlier, I apologize. The highlight objects button doesn't work. So maybe I will make it... I'll make it its default. Does it actually work? Yeah. For some reason, changing it to alt... I changed it to alt and it didn't work. I don't know what's wrong with my Mastodon, but... It is quite... What? It is quite hilarious watching him do Scooby-Doo legs. Like something not straight out of a cartoon, right?
Time becomes distance.
That's gonna be something.
Hey!
Alright, so my Mastodon can basically solo all of these fights. He's a very strong boy.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Speaking
Oops.
of dummies...
I guess I hit space once too many.
Quiet,
My bad.
so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Why are you giving me a magical ring when it could just protect you instead? That's a little suspicious, Tartuccio. A little suspicious indeed.
Step, step, step!
Can we go in this door? No. I think the loot is slightly randomized.
What's
In
in
this?
wait for me there?
Serves you right.
At least it feels slightly randomized. I'm not sure. Oh, you crit. Nice. Which one of us crit there? Where did it go? Oh, my Mastodon crit for 10. That's not bad. Anything in here? No. Okay. So we are gonna loot everything. Because what kind of adventurers would we be if we didn't steal everything that wasn't bolted down? Yes, I feel like the loot is semi-random. At least in the containers. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that ring was always there. I'm not sure. I could just be...
For you rats!
See, she probably doesn't even need our help.
Leave this one to me.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Yeah, we're definitely taking a Miri.
Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
Bloodthirsty and rampagey.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Alright. This puzzle is gonna bother me again. I had trouble last time. We're gonna watch a dude get stomped. This poor lad right here. It's because he's wearing different clothes. Oh no, I guess he's wearing the same outfit. But this poor guy, you know, minding his own business. He was probably 3 days from retirement, and then he just gets stepped on. And this guy's like, I got some gunk on my foot now. Poor guy. You'll always be remembered. Bandit number 3275.
Trail me.
That'll never get old. Alright, this is gonna teach us about dex checks. Or just checks in general, I suppose. Oh, that kind of does a sneak. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, wow. Huh. I guess I'll take a health potion. It's kind of a waste, but... Fascinating. Do you have a heal by any chance? Oh, you do. How many times can you use that for
Adventures call
rest?
to them.
Does it tell me? Or this... Oh no, okay, there was the uses there. That's fine. I wasn't expecting to get sneaked attack when I knew they were there.
Step, step, step.
Alright, this is an armory. And we are actually going to take the gold. I know it's like morally not correct, but I needed to
What have we
fund...
here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
They're also kind of all dead now too, so, you know, they kind of don't need the money anymore.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Gold. Interesting. How much?
A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
She does have a point, but I need the gold anyways. So, that's probably one of the only bad things I will be doing this playthrough, since I'm going to be trying to be slightly good. But in my own way.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead.
Oh.
These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
She's a zombie and they're poison traps.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
I mean, she's got a point.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Oops.
I see something.
I was a little impatient.
Would you look at that?
A wee bit impatient there.
Step, step, step.
So these guys are trying to get into Jamandi's little cache of treasure. And we're going to kill them for it.
You deserved it.
How did he get a sneak attack on me? He got another sneak attack. How does that even make sense? That doesn't even make any sense.
Speak.
I'm looking directly at you. How are you sneak
She's
attacking
running
me?
thin.
Man, they're gonna beat the hell out of my character.
What troubles you?
Time's wasting.
I'm like out of...
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Alright, so there's, I believe you need all swords to be down. Because I think how this goes. So I'll do my best. No guarantees. If I struggle too much, I'll,
The road
So I
calls
believe
me.
this...
I'll take the bait.
Okay, this causes those three. No. This causes those three. Oh no. Why can't I just click you, Lindsay? I think that was the wrong one. Okay, so this one only does these two. That one does all three.
I wrote it like I saw it.
That does that.
Ask.
Okay.
Just letting the ink dry.
Quick, else we miss all the fun!
And Lindsay was called forth.
Okay, does this one do... Yeah, this does that. I don't know how to get those two. Do I have to click this one to get those two? Yes.
Anything is possible.
Oh, it has to be up. Oh, Jesus. There you go.
And so they walked on.
Alright. So we're definitely going to loot all of this. Because there's a lot of stuff in here that can propel us. See, nobody has a problem with us stealing that. But oh no, we steal the guard salary. It's this big conundrum of... What are we doing? How could we be so evil?
Time becomes distance. Let the attack commence.
Unworthy.
Wow, we're missing quite a lot here. I didn't have this much trouble last time.
Wonder what lies beyond.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire.
So she's a
What
tiefling.
night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I don't think we've met.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive. I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Okay, we're gonna put a cut in here because this is a good stopping point. Next time we will be meeting Harem, who's sitting here pretending he's dying. Or is he actually dying? Who knows? But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you all had a good time. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.